Hello, welcome to Gizban TV. If you think friendships in the entertainment world are solid, wait until you hear what happened between Timinini and Sonia. Two rising stars, one mysterious letter, a jealousy-soaked betrayal, and a secret that almost tore the industry apart. Sit tight, this gist no be the type you hear every day. From the outside, Timinini and Sonia looked like the perfect duo, two talented actresses who always hyped each other online, always smiling in public, always using phrases like, "my sis for life." But what fans didn't know was that behind that bright sisterhood was a crack, a slow-burning tension that had been building for months. It all started the day Sonia received an anonymous message, a neatly folded piece of paper slipped into her bag on set. No name. No number. Just one line. "She's not who you think she is." At first, Sonia brushed it off. Anonymous messages were normal in the industry, fans, haters, obsessive admirers, you name it. But things changed the night she overheard two crew members whispering, "I feel sorry for Sonia. If she ever finds out, everything will scatter." Find out what? That line refused to leave her head. Before the tension exploded, both actresses had auditioned for the same lead role in a highly anticipated blockbuster film. Insiders said whoever landed that role would become the next big name, the new face of the industry. Sonia walked into the audition confident she had prepared for weeks. But when she stepped out of the room, she saw Timinini walking in with the same script in her hand. That was the first time Sonia felt a strange pinch in her chest. Still, she kept her cool. After all, loyalty first, right? 2 days later, rumors started flying. They chose someone else, but no one knows who yet. Sonia waited, refreshing her phone. Refresh. Nothing. Refresh again. Still nothing. Then suddenly, bam. Timinini posted a cryptic clip, her silhouette standing in front of studio lights with the caption, "Dreams do come true." The comment section exploded. Blogs carried the story. Fans celebrated. But Sonia. She didn't congratulate her. She couldn't. The anonymous note came back to her mind like thunder. A week later, Sonia and Timinini attended the same private industry dinner. Sonia didn't plan to talk about the note or the audition. But destiny had other plans. While walking through the event hall, Sonia accidentally overheard a producer saying, "She's lucky her friend didn't see the email." That could have ended the relationship instantly. Email. What email? Her heart raced. She confronted the producer later and got the shock of her life. Apparently, someone sent the director an email claiming Sonia wasn't reliable, that she had an attitude issue on set. The director, worried about risking millions, removed her from the list. The strangest part. The email was sent from an address with no trace. But one detail stood out. The writing style. The tone. The phrasing. It sounded exactly like Timinini's captions. Sonia confronted her. "Sis, did you send an email about me?" Timinini looked shocked. "I would never do that," she said. But Sonia wasn't convinced. The two actresses walked to a quiet corner behind the event hall. And for the first time ever, they raised their voices at each other. Fans nearby recorded the heated gestures. Nobody heard the words, but the tension was obvious. Clips leaked online. Blogs titled it, "Best Friends Turn Enemies." What happened between Timinini and Sonia? But the real twist hadn't even dropped yet. 2 days after the blow-up, Sonia received another message from the same anonymous source. "Look closer. She's innocent. The real enemy is behind you." Behind her. She didn't understand. Until she checked her email history, someone had logged into her account. Someone close enough to know her schedule, her habits, her circle. Someone who always pretended to support her. Her manager. The manager had been secretly sabotaging her opportunities. Sending false emails. Leaking her private scripts. Blocking calls from directors. All because she planned to switch management and he didn't want to lose his star client. And all this time, Sonia had been blaming the wrong person. The moment Sonia discovered the truth, she rushed to Timinini's home unannounced. Timinini opened the door, eyes swollen, she'd been crying. Before Sonia could say a word, Timinini whispered, "You think I'd ever hurt you?" And just like that, everything broke open. The confusion. The anger. The betrayal. The relief. The two actresses hugged for a long time. Hours later, they posted a picture together with the caption, "No weapon formed." Fans celebrated. Blogs finally calmed down. But nobody knew the full gist. Until now. So, my people, that was the beginning of a storm in the entertainment world. But guess what? The story didn't end there. Because after reconciling, Timinini and Sonia discovered something even deeper. Something that could shake the entire industry if it ever comes out. If you think the drama between Sonia and Timinini ended with the manager's betrayal, my sister, my brother, calm down. Because what you're about to hear next will make that first story look like playground gossip. This time, the secret involves an entire industry circle, a missing file, a coded diary, and a truth so dangerous that the girls themselves almost regretted digging deeper. 2 days after their emotional reconciliation, Timinini got a knock on her door at midnight. Not morning. Not afternoon. Midnight. She opened the door and found a small black envelope lying on the floor. No delivery man. No footsteps. Nothing inside the envelope was a single USB drive. And a note, "If you want to know the truth, watch this together. Do not trust anyone else." Chills ran through her spine. She immediately called Sonia. When Sonia arrived, they plugged the USB into a laptop. The screen lit up slowly, playing a blurry CCTV-like footage. At first, nothing seemed unusual, just a hallway in a production studio. People passing. Lights switching. But then, a man walked into the frame. Sonia froze. It was her manager. The same manager who had been sabotaging her. But this time, he wasn't alone. Right behind him was another familiar figure. Someone both Sonia and Timinini trusted deeply. A top industry coordinator. Someone who always acted like a mentor, guiding young actresses, smiling, encouraging them. In the footage, the manager handed him a folder. The coordinator opened it, nodded twice, and placed it inside a drawer labeled with initials the girls recognized instantly. T.S. Timinini and Sonia. Their hearts dropped. The video continued. The two men stood close, talking in low tones, unaware a hidden camera was capturing everything. Timinini increased the volume. The whispers became words. "As long as they don't get close, we control the roles. Divide them, weaken them, manipulate the narrative. They won't rise too fast this way." Sonia gasped. Timinini's hand trembled. They weren't just being sabotaged. They were being strategically held back. But why? And by whom? The next sentence answered that. "Our client said their popularity is getting too loud. Slow them down before they start overshadowing other names." Client. Who had the power and interest to dim their shine? The video ended abruptly. No face. No name. Just that chilling reference to the client. But before they could process anything, Sonia's phone buzzed. A message from an unknown number. "Stop digging. This is bigger than both of you." They stared at each other. Same question running through their minds: were they being watched? Right now. Drop your comments in the comment section. We go give part 2 of the hot gist.